All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, Kahalayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone who rule well. And salutation and much love to Yakim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. To the brother Ash from Great Millstone, Tampa, back on another walk and talk, as well as edifying and exhorting to the hopeful elect. And just meditating and just speaking going. So I want to speak on just growing in the faith. Because you're supposed to be exercising, so to say, your faith. All right, building up your faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, building up that trust, your confidence in Him. So when that day, that hour of temptation comes, you're not wavering in the faith. You need to be fully built up in the spirit to be able to endure these last days. All right, and it's a daily thing. Going through experiences, trials and tribulation. It's all to build up your faith. Well, it's supposed to be anyway. Praying unto the Lord, meditating in the scriptures, reading the scriptures, watching videos of brothers. All these things are to build your faith up. For faith boosters. Okay, but if you're not walking in the spirit, then hey, come on. If you're not walking in the spirit, walk by faith, then you're not exercising that. All right, that to build up your faith. You have to apply these scriptures every day. This is not just something you do once a week. Go out there and scream, "That's right," and call the white man the devil. That ain't, obviously it's part of it, going out and teaching on the highways and byways. We're commanded to do so, but you have to apply this word in your daily walk. And you'll see that the Lord begins to deal with you more and more. The more you apply yourself to His word, the more you obey Him, okay, the more He's going to give you the increase. And you should be praying for more faith as well. But just know what you're asking for, all right? And, you pray for more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and faith. Well, you're gonna get it, but the Lord's gonna put you through the trials and tribulations to get it. Just like Mike Tyson said, the hardest part of boxing was the training, or was it Muhammad Ali? One of them. He said the fight was the easy part, but it's that conditioning, the training that you got to put that great effort into. And it's that fight, it comes 12 rounds, but that training, the workout, the building up of our faith, that's going to take, the longer time, so to say. The salvation will come in 1 hour, right? The end of this place, the destruction of Babylon the Great, and the deliverance of the land of the north, aka America, that's going to come quick. But we're in that conditioning right now, that training. So what are we supposed to be training up for? Well, that day of evil, so that we may be delivered. You gotta build up your faith, man. You gotta be bold in your Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, and that's gonna come through having more and more faith as you grow in this truth. All right. And again, that's why you have to meditate, and read, and just and apply the word with all, like the scriptures say, with all thy getting, get understanding. Well, if you're not applying these scriptures in your life, all right, then you don't have understanding. You just know some things, just because you blurt out some scriptures don't mean nothing. You need to apply the scriptures, and then once that seed of faith is planted, then it's got to be watered. Like the mustard tree or the mustard seed. It's a small little seed, but once it grows by being watered and nurtured, well, then it's gonna turn to be a big old mustard tree, right? The same thing with your faith. It has to be tended to. All right, and that's why this Lord said, "I'd rather have you hot or cold. Because lukewarm ain't gonna cut it." All right, you might as well just be all the way off, all the way cold. But just because this is gonna be, very key. Faith, and faith is a gift. So you have to treat it as such, as a delicate, like a gift or a treasure Somebody gives you your prized possession. That's the word I'm looking for. You have to treat it as your prized possession. All right. Nobody can take away your faith. Only you can surrender it, so to say. If you do that, then you're giving up your crown. All right, because we're entering into some times that you're truly going to have faith to believe that you're going to be able to escape the said perils, because it's about to get horrible out here. And only those that have faith will not be, all right, afraid in the face of death. You know, of course, the flesh is weak, but through our faith, we'll be able to overcome anything that is thrown at us, because the Lord knows what we can and can't handle anyway. But if you don't believe that, you don't have the faith that you can be delivered from said situation you find yourself in, which is very soon. All right, the hour of temptation is approaching very fast. World War III is building up more and more every day. All right, the pieces are being positioned for the end to come, clearly. And this is the time that the Lord says, shall I find faith on earth? And there's going to be, you know, there's measures to it, to faith. Some have more than others, but you make sure whatever measure was given unto you, you maximize that faith, right? You take it to your full potential. And then with that faith, you will instinctively know to call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in the day of trouble. And only a person that has true faith will do something like that. Call upon, you know, the sky daddy, like people like to say. Well, we know it's our power. We have faith in that. Just because we don't have the tangible evidence that people look for, we have faith. That's all we need. Okay? Because in the face of famine, all right, all out chaos, being, you know, once they bring out this mark of the beast, all right, then they're going to be ostracizing people that refuse to take it. You know, persecuting the people that refuse to take it. All right, it's not going to just be all willy-nilly. You're going to be able to just chill in the AC. No, you're going to be tested. All right, the Lord's going to give us that one last test of faith if we truly believe. All right, the 2/3, they're going to die. They ain't going to get it. They don't have no faith. That's why the scriptures say all that they shall die in their incredulity, the unfaithful. Okay, so... But the ones that remain faithful and endure to the end, the same shall be saved. But hey, it's faith. Hey, they used to call us faith-based Israelites. Well, would you rather be a faithless Israelite? Of course, we gotta be faith-based. That's part of the foundation, right? The faith in Yahushua, having faith that He died for us, all right, and He is gonna deliver us. You gotta have faith in that, man. If you don't have faith, and faith takes you a long way. Okay, trust me. We brothers that have been in this truth for a minute, and so how much more the apostles, the elders on down. But we've seen what faith can do. Okay, through faith we've been delivered countless times. Okay, me personally, you know, I've been delivered by calling upon the names of the Lord plenty of times, and it took faith to do that. In the face of, I'm fucked. You know, most people would be in that mindset. Oh shit, what am I do? Like, all I had to do was call upon the name of the Lord in truth and sincerity. All right, having full conviction and confidence and trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And those are all key characteristics of having faith, man. Being trusting in the Lord, being confident in the Lord. All right. All those things, you know, amount to your solid faith. All right, and you're gonna need that solid faith when them winds start blowing, them tumultuous winds come. All right, and things get shaky. Like when Peter walked on the water to the Lord, Salakia, he started wavering in faith, and what happened? He sunk. But what? The Lord was there for him to lift him up, as the Lord will be here to maintain us, because that was written for our learning. But now it's going to be very important that you don't waver in the faith. Because you waver in the faith, you might end up folding and taking the mark, or, you know, just getting caught up in judgment because you lacked faith. So again, man, faith is gonna be essential in these last days if you want to make it onto them chariots. Okay. So Lord's will, this is edifying and exhorting to keep pushing and continue to grow in the spirit and grow in faith. All right. Lord's will, we almost out of here. With that, I say shalom.